Okay, we are, yeah, we're recording. Okay, so today is Thursday, November 13th, 2025, and this is class 22. Um, and we're going to continue to work on the winter project. So this should be the last night for the winter project. You guys are making good progress with it. I know I've been watching it and so forth, so we're going to be doing that. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on finishing that tonight. Okay, so if you have questions about anything you need to get it done, let me know. Be happy to get that going here. But the thing I did want to kind of point out is after tonight, there's going to be 5 more classes than the final. And so as I mentioned, the 5 more classes, I got other projects that we're going to be doing after this one. So we're going to wrap this one up tonight. We'll start another one next week, next Tuesday. So we're going to do that. Well, obviously, we have the Thursday after Thanksgiving, and then we do not have class on the 11th. So the 9th is going to be the last day of class. That's the way it's going to work. So any questions or comments before I jump in here? So you guys are quickly into this. Okay. All right, good. Then let me do this for you all. Okay, does anybody need a refresher as far as like putting their sheets together? Anyone need that?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay, all right. Let's do that. Let me show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to take over your screens. So save your work. I'm going to take your screens over and just for about 5 minutes, shouldn't take longer than that, but I want to show you how that all works. So let me do this. And yeah, I'll make that happen. I just got done grading the townhouses. They look good. Nicely done, really. And the thing is, so you guys are definitely making good progress. So it's a good thing. All right, so here we are, and let me get out of here. Okay, so now I'm going to take over your screens. So here we go. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go ahead and boom, here we go. And so again, just going to take a few minutes to do this. So getting back into here, what we're going to do is going back over here to Revit. And what I want to do is I've been trying to pace you guys, and since this class, it's kind of a bell curve. Most of you are in one place. Some of you are a little ahead. Some of you are a little behind there because you might not have been here for all the classes. But anyway, that's what we have here. So this was, let's see here. Okay, what I'm talking about as far as the sheets go, this is what we're talking about. When we put this together, let me just turn the lights off here real quick. All right. You'll go ahead and do that. Now, what I'm talking about for the sheets is you're going to get all this done here, the different things. And we're talking about, your level 1, we've got that down. Level 2, we got that down. The level 1 garage, we have all those things are all together. Then the big takeaway is when you're all done, you want to go down to your sheets. Now, your sheets, I've already prepared them for you. So you go down to your cover sheet. So your cover sheet's right here. I've already put an image on here right now. And that is, you could use that one since we're all doing the same thing, or you could make your own. That's totally fine either way. But over here, you got the first floor. So this is what it should look like. Now, here's what the deal is. This right here is actually set up to sit inside this window. Now, yours may not be. Let me show you what yours may look like. So if you put this together, and let's say you don't have your item cropped, and you've got the crop region on. And then along with that, you may have you might have your section markers on. So if you have all these things turned on right here, well then what that's going to do is when you go here, when you actually go to print it, this is what you're going to run into. And so that's what it looks like. And you may say, oh man, this looks terrible. Yes, it does, but you have control over it. All you do, now remember, it says over here, this is your sheet. This is first floor. So what do? You go to level 1. That's your first floor. You go here, and whatever this looks like is what's going to show up on the sheet. Now, let me point something else out. I've mentioned this. Let me reiterate it. Okay, and because what's going on right now is I talked to the print shop, and they're going to basically be printing this up for you. Okay, 24 by 18-inch sheets, and basically, so whatever PDF you put together, that's going to print. So you want to make it as good as you can. Okay, so you don't want to have something you don't want to have something that looks crappy. It's just not what you want to do. Okay, so what you have to do then is you just have to, we've learned this since day 1, how to turn items off. If we don't want to see something, we click on it, we right click our mouse, we go to hide in view, and we hide in view, in this case, this element, and that is no longer visible. The other thing we'd see over here is like if I don't if I turn this on, this is your crop region. Your crop region again, it looks like this down here. It looks like can you guys see that okay on the bottom? Yeah. So down here, it looks like crop marks with a light bulb. Okay, that turns that actual rectangle on and off. And then to the left of that is crop view. And what this does is it actually says, oh, the crop region, I'm actually going to crop it now. So this is what you do to get this to show up properly. You crop it or you don't crop it. So if you have that cropped, you turn that off. Well, now this looks a whole lot better. So then if I go to A101 first floor, that's what this looks like. Oh, still have this one over here. So I got to get rid of that one too. So I'll go to this one, click on that, right click, hide in view, this element. Okay, then when I've got that, I go back and look at the first floor and you make sure everything is as it is. And when you're ready, when you're satisfied, you move to the next one. Now this one, maybe you'll go into here and you would actually have the same thing. You would go into this particular floor plan, and this is the level one garage. And let's say you go into this and it looks like this. You've got this going on, you got that going on, and you have other things turned on. You have all this right here. I'll unhide that in view, this category. And when I do all that, I go over here and I go here to my sheet. I take the sheet and it looks like that. It's like, oh, that doesn't work. And then you're right, it doesn't. So you go to level one garage plan and it's the same thing. It's lather, rinse, and repeat. It's what we've gone over before. We crop this out. We go ahead and we get rid of that line right there. And then what looks about right, we can do that. And then you take a look at this and there's your sheet. Is this making sense? All right, so this is what you got to do to prep it. And then level two, same thing. And then we go over here. Here's the second floor right here. So you go here and you basically just turn on and turn off. Make sure these sheets look good. I'm going to grade you on that. So we have this, and now here's another one. And so basically everything should be pretty as long as you go through the steps I'm going through right now, you should be fine. Your elevations, you might have to adjust these a little bit. You might not have to adjust them at all. Over here, you've got the foundation plan, and it's got this information here. So it should look just like mine. The goal is to make it look as much like what I gave you as you can. That's your goal here. And then the last thing is your schedules, and they should fit perfectly on there. So that is how your sheets are put together. Now, at this point, you should probably be somewhere right around this location right here. Let me just go ahead and open up another one here. So that's a final version right there. Let me go ahead and go to my desktop. Yeah, let me go over here, a different spot. Over here. And this is, this is the last one I worked on. So what I did here is I had all this going on. This is what it looked like. And I've got pretty much everything in place right now. And this is my, whatever elevation that's my north elevation right there. So if I go here to level one, my level one's all done. And now at this point, I'm ready to put my sheets together, which I haven't done yet. So I go to my cover sheet. I could leave that as it is. I go to my first floor. And my first floor, it doesn't quite look right. So I'll grab it. I'm going to take it and kind of move it down a little bit, make sure everything fits. And right now, if it doesn't, I may have to go tweak it. So I'll go to level one over here, and I'll go to level one. These dimensions right here, I think I got, what do I got here? I've actually got, let's see, these can be pulled back in a little bit. So I'm just going to pull these in a little bit so that they look like that. And then this needs to kind of move in here like this. So once I do that, we should be okay. I'm going to turn off my crop region. And then once I've got this, then I'm in business. So we're good to go there. I go to the garage, same thing, that's looking good. My crop region is on. So I go here. I'm refining mine right now. This is what you're going to do. Same thing. You're going to go here. When you pull this in and take a look at it, make sure all your dimensions are in place. And then when they are, you just go ahead and you would turn off the crop region. And it looks like this. Then you take a look at this, and then you can move it around a little bit as you need to. All right, and that's it. And this can be moved independently down here, this right here. Also, you can resize this viewport by, well, you can click on the edge of it, or you can double click inside of it, and you can just kind of like move it around and so forth. But, I'll leave that alone right now. Level two looks like this. So I'll go over to level two, make sure all your dimensions are on. You go down here to the second floor here. And when you go to the second floor here, that looks pretty good. I might need to pull it down a little bit. And then I can grab this individually and just slide it up just like that. And that's what that should look like. This making sense, you guys? Kind of, sort of. Okay, and then this one, again, same thing. Pull it down a little bit. And then I grab this and push this into position right there. Okay, get this over here. Go with that. And you can move this individually right here. So you're going to do that. Okay, and then elevations. those look good. Elevations look good. So I might just go ahead and move like this particular item over a little bit here, just so that those two are aligned. You want to do that just so that you get that kind of look. And then you would grab these right here and you just kind of move these so that they're aligned like that, just to make it look nice and neat. And then your foundation plan should be pretty much like that. And then you'd put in the text that it needs. The wall section looks like this, and that looks good. Now in this particular case, I've actually got my shutter showing up, so I just go here and I could hide that and get rid of that. Okay, looks like my text kind of got out of place there, but we could deal with that. So not sure why that did that. Let's go back to there. Huh, interesting. All right. Well, I'd have to move that over. So I'd have to go ahead and go to my wall section and move that over, which I would do. So go to my wall section and grab this. And then so somehow that all got moved over a little bit. Not sure why, but we'll just go ahead and just move it over a little bit. And yeah, okay. And I think what I did is yeah, okay. I'll leave it like that. I got to adjust a couple things, but you get the idea. And then the last thing you would have, the last sheet that you would have would be your A107 schedules, but that's it. So that is what you're going to do to get your sheets all together. Okay, so that's the last thing you're going to do. So you're going to finish this off by making sure your section is put together. And when you do your wall section, it should be looking like this. And again, you're going to be using the set of construction documents I gave you. Get it as accurate as you can. And then at that point, we'll move on from there. So any questions before I let you guys go? All good? All right, I think you guys are capable. Do you want the lights on or off? Is this good like it is right now, or would you prefer the lights on?
You do it, Cad.
Halvesy, yeah, we do that. We can do that all right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go at it. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Give you guys back your set you guys free. There you go. Okay, guys, let me just show you something real quickly about the ceilings because this has come up a few times. What I've gotten this a couple times, but when you're making your ceilings, the height for your ceiling, when I click on this right here, it should be 8 feet and 5/8. That should be the height of your ceiling. Remember, this is just one sheet of drywall. So it's 8 feet and 5/8 right here. That is the height. That will make it go perfectly underneath the joist. Okay. The same is true also right here for the basement. That's 8 foot and 5/8. And also there's one for the second floor as well. So just that you're aware that's the height, 8 feet and 5/8. So that's it. So I'll let you know that. Bless you. One thing I was going to mention, one dimension here is when you're working on the foundation plan, you may find as you're working with this, depending upon how you put the foundation in right here, it actually might be, well, actually, forget that one. It actually going from here to here, it may show 28 feet 11, depending upon how you actually put in your floor and so forth. Don't worry about that. I wouldn't worry about that because depending upon where you picked it, that's going to be okay because I showed you two different ways to do it. So either one is acceptable. It is because as long as your basement is showing you that it's 30 feet by 30 feet, I'm fine with that because then your walls are right. So yeah, just that you're aware of that. Yeah.
There's no windows on the garage plan. They should be there or
Actually, the window on the garage plan, let's see here.
they
Let me
are
take a
on
look at
the
that.
like picture. but
Yep.
not on the-
The let me take a look there. Because I think, yeah, it's actually centered. Number, you see the little mark there, it's number one. So it's actually on the exterior. Okay. So it is there. The cut line, I didn't put the cut line far enough down for that. So good eye. But yeah, essentially what you got to do for that one, let me go ahead and pull mine up real quickly here. Over here, you see mine did the same thing. But if you take a look at it in 3D right here, it's right there. See that?
No, yeah, I can see.
Yeah. And so on your, if you take a look on the schedule and you take a look at window number one, it tells you what that is. Yep, it's a fixed garage window, and that just goes it gets centered, and it'll automatically center as you put it in there. Okay. Yep. Good eye though.
And the window. Nice.
Okay.
I think I might be doing something wrong, but I'm not exactly sure what.
That's not giving much to go on.
Like my, it's like my, it's like my dimensions on the house. Some of them appear to be correct, but others appear to not be correct, and I'm not exactly sure what's
Okay,
causing the
couple
discrepancy.
things. Let me zoom in here real quickly. I'll show you a couple things. One thing you want to do is, oh, you got your thin lines already. That's good. So if you zoom into here, what is it in particular that you're not sure about?
Like for example, with the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
it says that it needs to be 3 feet 8 inches.
Mm-hmm.
But then in order to make the two measurements for the two bedrooms and then the master bedroom
Mm-hmm.
on either side, when I tried to get those accurate, it shot up to 4 feet and 3/4 inches.
Okay, well, this one says over here, this is 9'6". So that's incorrect. So if you make that 9 foot, are you following me right here? This is supposed to be 9'10" and a quarter. You follow me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll make that 9'10". You just gotta check your dimensions there. That's really the biggest thing. See, you just fix most of it right there. All right, and then so you just got to look at this really carefully and make sure you're not missing something. That's the biggest thing. And okay, now over here, this says 14.7 1/4. Okay, let's make sure it's actually measured what it's supposed to. So 14.7 1/4. Okay, so you're 3/4 of an inch off. Yeah. Okay. Okay, 9'10" and 3/4. All right. All right. You see what I'm finding here? Just as you do that, now you're down to 3 foot 8 1/4. Now you got 1/4 inch. So then So then I got 4'7¼ on here, which is what you have as well. So somehow you're 1/4 inch off here. And yeah, so some of this maybe you may have a rounding error here actually. Let's see here. This one's supposed to be 4'9¼ all right. 9'10 3/4. Everything okay over there?
Yeah, I just tripped over.
Right. No worries. All right, all right, what we got here? And you've got the right wall here. Yeah, I would just at that point right there, I'd look around and see if you can't find it. But right now you've got yeah, you got a few things that are just, you see, this is what you got to do. This is just, the name of the game here. I could just keep on doing this, but that's what you're supposed to be learning to do right now. And so the yeah, and a little further in here. There we go. Yeah, well, I would just keep on working with it, and you'll probably resolve it. I just keep on working with it, okay?
All right.
So it's looking good to me. Save it, and I'll stop viewing it. But yeah, you're getting there.
Thank you.
Yeah, looking good. All right, you guys are getting there, looking good. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Happy to get you a little bit of help here. But when you've got this together, you want to submit two things. There's two submissions for this one. The one is the assignment. The other one is the PDF. So when you make the prints, we talked about how to put together some PDFs. Let me go over that again real quickly here, you guys, because you're going to need that. Just hang on. I'm going to take over your screens for a second here. So just going to show you something here real quick. Let me get out of here. Screen. Okay, no. Okay, I'm going to show you my screen real quickly here. So what you want to do here is as you're getting this together here, this is what I want you to be aware of as you're doing this. Let me get the master here. Okay. Let's see here. All right, let's get the master. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so here's what happens is when you want to print, when you want to get your sheets together, this is what you'll do. Now to print your sheets, okay, so once you get your sheets all together, you got them all together, you've looked at them, you feel good about it, and then you're ready to print. So you go to File, and then you go to Print. And when you go to Print, you go to create a PDF. Now this is how you do this right now. This is an important part right now. So what you're going to do is you want to do this. You have to select what you want to print. And what you want to do is select views or sheets. In this case, I have already saved one right here. But since you don't have that, what you'll want to do, let me find this real quickly here. Yeah, you're going to go ahead and you want to choose those. Let me go ahead and go to selected views. Let me go here. Let me click this drop down. Looks like I've done this a few times here. Okay. Huh. Oh, not export. I don't want to do PDF export. Sorry about that. So I want to do a print PDF. Okay. So here's your print. Now, when you go into printing, still saying export. Let me see here real quick. Yeah, okay. You click on this little pencil here. Okay, so when you click on this little pencil, what you're going to want to do is you want to select these sheets. Okay, now when you first go into it, you're going to probably see all these right here. So you just want to select your sheets. There's a total of 9. Okay, so you got sheet A0, just the sheets that we have. You got all 9. So once you have all 9, you're going to select them, and then what you're going to do is you want to combine them right here. You actually have a check mark. It's going to ask you want to combine them, and you do. So you want to combine them together. Now, when you do this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to print this. I'm just going to send it to my desktop so you guys can see it. So go to my desktop. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it right there. And the name is Winthrop Project Master. I'm going to go ahead and hit export. And now it's crunching right now. So it's going to take a little bit of time. You see this down here, it's crunching. And so what that's doing right now is it's getting ready to be printed. Now, once you've got this here, I'm going to go into here and I'm going to take a look at it. And I'm going to go over here. It comes up like this with a red icon. So when you double click on this, this is what it's going to look like, okay? And this is what's going to print on the sheets. So that should be all right there. Go right here, and that's what your sheets look like right there. So that is what you're going to wind up with. And you're going to have a full set of sheets just like that. And so when you're done, that's the PDF that they're actually going to print. Okay, and it's going to look great on a set of sheets. So you want to just look over it and then save your PDF, right? Save your PDF, make sure that's all set. Okay, does that make sense, you guys?
And that's what we're turning into. Yeah.
You're turning in for, yes, there's 2 things you're going to, so if you go to Brightspace, you're going to see this right here. On Brightspace, you're going to see out here that there's 2 things to hand in for this project. One is the actual Revit project that we always do. And the other one is going to be the PDF. And what I do is I have it here specifically for this process. And do not hand this in until you get it right, because that's going to get printed. And I want you guys to get it looking good. So if you're not sure, please ask me again. I just want to show you this to make sure you understand what the process is. So here's your Winthrop House project upload. That's where you upload it. And then here's your Winthrop Project 2025 construction documents for print. This is where you hand in your PDF, okay? So here and here. And this project's worth 150 points as opposed to 100 with the other. So this one's worth more. So this is where you want to put your, so make sure your sheets look good. If they don't, if you're having issues, let me know. I'll be happy to help you get that together. Is that clear? Okay. Okay, let me give you back your screens and you guys can do your thing.
I get a little help with the porch.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty much every single thing outside.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let me jump in there. And okay, take a look at your screen right now. All right, so I think I've got control of it right now. So you're saying that okay, so let's take a look. I think I've got control. I guess I do now. Okay, so let's go over here and let me just go ahead and jump in and look at the level 1. Okay, so when you got level 1 right here, here's what you do. You go down here and you got the porch down here. So you grab the porch, just pull it in. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop it right around roughly here and drop it right there. Now, once I've got it there, I'm going to take a look at it from my different views and see what it looks like. So I'm going to go over here and take a look at it from, let's see here. So that's my level 1 view. So that looks good. Let me look at my level 2 view. Level 2, okay, that's looking pretty good. Let me go ahead and open this up a little bit. Let me do this. I'm going to do this and open this up a hair. Now I'm seeing that, and that's looking pretty good. It should probably move over just a hair, so it's centered right with that window is what it should be. Roughly like that. I think that's about right there. Okay, now once you've got that, you take a look at it in 3D and see what it looks like there. Okay, now that's looking pretty good. Looks like somehow the let's hear somehow. Okay, it's actually, I see what's going on. So we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and take a look at it from the side. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab this and open up a little bit so I can see it. And I'm going to click, yeah, so that's what's going on. So I think we're good to go there. So yeah, that was just kind of clipped a little bit. So if I go back to here, take a look at this view, and there you are. You are in good. That's all we had to do there. Yeah, that's pretty much right like it should be. Yeah, okay. And let me take a look at the level 1 real quickly here, make sure we're good to go. 7 foot, yes, it is. That looks good. So level 2. That looks good too. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Yeah. Does that help?
Yeah, awesome.
All right. And then, yeah, so again, before you guys hand it in, please ask. This is what I'm here. I'm just sitting here. I want to help. So I want you guys to get this and be happy with it. So,
Thank you.
sure, sure. Mm, mm, mm. Mm.
Professor.
Yeah.
I added a couple windows and I put the actual number for the door, the garage door. When does the schedule sheet update? Should it be instant or do I have to update it myself?
That it does update instantly. So that the best way to go about doing that is just go to the sheet and adjust it there. And it should update it. In other words, go to the actual plan. So if I had that issue, like I went to here, and let's say this one had to be instead of 1, I think it is supposed to be 1, but let's say it had to be, 11 or something. I just change it there, and then it will update on this. It'll update on the schedule immediately.
I added in garage window. I never had it in.
Yeah.
And then I opened up the schedules page and it hasn't updated.
Let me take a look.
Like you'll see how
Did you mean on the PDF or on this right here?
on this thing itself.
On this thing. Okay, let's see here. So
See how the garage door is 22 where it should be 8. And then there's no window 1 or 5.
That's the overhead sectional. Is that what you intended it to be?
Yep, that's supposed to be 8.
Okay, then this is what I would do. Let's go ahead and go to your garage plan. Huh.
That was supposed to be 1.
Okay, sorry.
But that one isn't showing up on that page either.
Okay. Okay, well, this is 8. And that's what you said it's supposed to show up as, or no?
Yeah, I need it to show up as an 8, but it's showing up as 22.
Okay, let's check that out. Okay, so let's look at your schedules. Okay. Okay, have you saved it recently?
I saved it before I made those changes.
Okay, let's save it right now. Liked it. Okay. All set? I think you're all set.
Yeah, except now I just gotta change. the
Yeah,
window.
sometimes what happens is the database has to update. So when you save it, it updates it, okay?
Okay.
No, good eye though. That's very good. I'm glad you caught that.
I have a question.
Yeah.
My doors aren't showing up.
What's not showing up?
My doors, they're placed, but they're hidden.
Yeah, okay, here's why. Okay, when that happens, there's a thing called, okay, you can release it. There's a thing called the view range, which evidently now, and you sure you got the right door there, right?
I believe so.
Because I think you might not. Okay, click on that
Yeah,
door.
that's the wrong-
That's the wrong door. Yeah, put it in the right door, and I think you'll find out that you have better luck there. I think that's a single flush 36 by 80, I think. Ding 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 ding. Winner chicken dinner. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Is that good, Blake?
My entry door is doing the same. That's the right one.
Okay. Let's see here. Number 1. Okay, make sure that is number 1. Okay. Press your escape key. Type in VR.
VR.
VR. That stands for okay, close out of that. Try that again. V as in Victor, R as in range. Okay, there you go. Okay, your cut plane says 5 feet should work fine. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, let me take over for a second here. I'm not sure, that's something weird going on there. Okay, let me take a look at mine real quickly because this is mine. Okay, so mine is the door architectural. We're good to go, and I'm good to go to my view range. No, that's interesting. Okay. Huh. That's weird. Okay, so you got level one. Yeah. Huh. Wow. Okay, and if we look at it in 3D, it's there. All right. That's kind of weird. All right, let's see here. Hmm. Hmm. Huh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. That usually fixes things. I don't think it's let's see here. Let's try again. Level one. So somehow it doesn't like this door. So let's just try to get rid of it, like you said. Let's put a door.
Number not showing,
What's that? Oh,
because I had that happen to me too, like on the door going into the garage.
yeah.
So I deleted it and did it on the garage section, but now the number's gone on my first floor plan.
Okay. All right. The I wonder if this is just a graphics thing. Shouldn't be doing that though. Okay, let's go to one. All right. Uh, hmm, it's just weird. I don't know, man. It's only that door too, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really weird. Let's try this again. View range. Let's make it 4 feet, see if it likes that. No, it's not that. Weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but everything else is showing up, isn't it? Well,
Bless you.
yeah, thank you. Well, you showed me the issue. I don't know what that is. Let me just kind of swap it out with a different one, just see if that works better. Because it almost seems like the door got damaged or something, but that doesn't seem very likely. Yeah, it likes that one. Uh, yeah, it is. So, well, I don't know, man. You didn't do it like I said, you didn't do anything wrong. So I won't grade you down for that. Okay. So it actually may show up fine on the sheets as well. So, there we
Well,
go.
that's how I noticed it, because on my sheets.
Yeah, yeah. I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't see anything that's wrong with it. So, and your rear door is working. All the rest of your doors are working, right?
Correct. It's just.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just that seems like that somehow that block is that family is somehow just acting up on you. So
I have the same issue
with
that same door.
same door. Okay, let me take a look at mine real quickly here. Okay, so mine is looking fine. I have a feeling it might be the graphics driver, because if you're both having that issue right there. So just go ahead and place it in there because that's correct. Um, and yeah, don't sweat that right now. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. I don't know.
It showed up like on my sheet, it showed up on the first floor.
Mhm.
So I deleted that and redid the door. It showed up in the garage, but now not on the first floor.
Hmm. Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird. Let me see here. All right, the level's level 1. Interesting. Okay, okay, so mine's showing up fine. Now, okay, let me take a look at yours too there, Jack, real quickly and see if I can't find something out with this.
So I got it right there, and then on level 1, it's set gone. But it was vice versa the first time.
Really, I have a feeling it's your graphic. I have a feeling it's a graphics driver for these. Just somehow it doesn't like that door because that's a more complicated door. It's got more going on. It's got the glass and everything. So that's all I can think of. Because other than that, you're doing everything right. The only logical thing would be the view range is inconsistent, but it's not. So don't worry about that. Again, I will not grade you down for it, but disappointing. But don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I can't find out why that is, and I don't want to have you put in a different door. That would be a little bit bogus. So I wouldn't do that. So yeah. All right. I'll give you back your screen. Okay, so you guys are getting there. So you guys kind of
Professor,
yeah.
to turn in the printing one,
Yeah.
the one that you told us to turn in, the printing one is your PDF. Do you want us to turn into the actual assignment one that says Winthrop for printing?
Yeah, here's what you want to do. The Winthrop for printing. Yeah, okay. Right.
This one up here is your
Oh,
Al's
yep. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the assignment right here. Winthrop for printing. Yeah, this assignment here. Let me pull that one up. I'll go ahead and do that. So now your assignment here, assignment there. Okay. Yes, it's those two. Sorry about that. I thought they were right next to each other. Well, they are now.
I think I screwed my up.
Well, you wouldn't be able to submit it over here because this is just a download here.
I just submitted both in the project upload, because that Winthrop project for Winthrop
Okay.
for printing wasn't there for me.
Okay, it's okay. That's fine. Let me go ahead and do this, and I'll back out your print, and I'll back out the PDF, and then you can put the actually for right now. You just do this. Let me back that out because I'm going to my grade center. I can do that right now. So let me go here, and I will back that out. And
So I have to log back on.
if you logged out, then yeah, because you're going to need to bring that back in. So let me just get to this real quickly here.
I separated these when I was doing them. You want me to stay?
No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Is there a stapler there?
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't mind. That'd be great. Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do here, Joey, I found it. I'm just going to go ahead and okay, get rid of that even. Let's see here. Yeah, let me see if I can do that. As is right now, Joey, just go ahead and you'll have to upload your PDF to the one that says for print, okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, and then I can't delete,
Don't worry about it. I know which is which.
okay.
Don't worry about it. I'll know exactly what to do. That's all good. Understandable confusion is my fault, not yours. So sorry about that. All right. Okay. Okay. Here. All right. Okay, and just so you guys are really clear, this assignment's right here. This says Winthrop House Project. This is where you upload the Revit project. Right here is your Winthrop for printing. That's where your PDF goes. So assignment. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes.
Okay, and that's it. And I do apologize for the confusion. That's on me.
Think I'm all good.
All right, sounds good. They're looking good, you guys. They look real good. And I got the go ahead from the print shop today. They're gonna be able to do these, so that's not a problem. And so which is pretty cool. So you're gonna walk out of here with those roll of plans, and that's good. So yeah, just keep on working, guys. It's all good. And yeah, it's great.
Here's this bag.
All right, man. Doing okay?
Yep.
All right. Very good, you guys.
No weekend.
Hey, too. Have a good weekend, everybody. We'll see you Tuesday.
Professor.
Yeah.
Will you let the slide if I got window board, roof bump is visible in my second floor plan?
Okay, I'm looking right now.
Now I got two screens.
Okay, what's going on now?
Now on this, check my other computer. I got two computers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm looking at the wrong one.
I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me stop you. Let's try this again. Okay, I see.
To the right.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you have two. Gotcha. Right. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking right now.
You see the roof?
Yeah, I do.
Is it okay if I'll keep it because I can find how to.
Oh, to make it disappear, to hide it. Okay, this is what you do in this kind of situation. A couple things you would do here. A couple things that you can do is first of all, get back to here. First of all, what you can do is I go ahead and grab this. All right, what you would do is since you can't really grab from this angle right here, that tells me one or two things. Either A, you've got this over like this. Okay. You guys take it off?
Yeah, I'm not.
Have good.
I got this prints back.
Okay. Thank you. You're too kind. So let's all right.
Give a spot for them.
I'm just piling them here, so thanks. All right. Have a good weekend.
You as well.
Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, I too, thanks. All right, second floor. Let's go ahead and get here again. So take a look here left. Okay, now what I would do here is first of all, I can't grab that. So let me look and see. All right, what you would do here is you don't need your underlay anymore. So you go to none, that disappears. See that?
You change the range base level to none.
Yep.
I see. All right.
Well, actually, what I did is I actually made the range base level. I just told it not to look at any underlay. Okay, because what happens when you turn the underlay?
Floor.
What's that?
It was the like footings, right? It wasn't the roof.
It was, I think it actually was. I think it was actually the footing underneath, yes, because you're looking all the way down. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Let me let your screen go. All right. Have you guys felt that the 4 days has been enough time? You think so? Okay, because I'm a little surprised. My other classes, I would give them three 4-hour classes. That was 12, and you guys are getting done at 8. But then again, you're coming twice a week. You guys are really a lot better. And thanks for your patience with me because I was not sure how fast you guys would go. You've actually you've exceeded my expectations. So that's a good thing. So yeah, but just keep on working and it's actually not a huge pressure type thing. You will have time next week to finish it up if you can't wrap it up. So don't feel like you got to get it done right now. There should be ample time to get it done, but if there's not, you can you're working on Tuesday. I will be introducing another project, but you could wrap this up and then start the other one. Just get as much, just push it as far as you can tonight.
We have another class to finish.
If you need next class, what I'm going to do is at this point, since everybody's in slightly different places right now, and some people have missed classes. So if you don't think you can get it done tonight, then what you can do is next week, I'm going to introduce the next project. We're going to have 5 classes to get that done, which is going to be probably ample time to do that. So you can just use, so I'm going to lecture for about half of it, then you'll have time. So you'll have like an hour next week to finish this off. Then you could work on the next project, starting on the next class. Does that make sense?
I'm almost done.
Let me take a look. Yeah, and that's what I want you guys to do is just if you have any questions, just ask me because I want to make sure that it's all set. Okay, yes, I'm looking. I see exactly what the problem is. Yeah, okay. Let me show what you want to do here. So what you do in this situation here is I see, yes, and why do I know this? Because this happened to me too. You just take this, and you kind of shuffle it over a little bit here. I'm just using my arrow keys right now. And then you get it kind of roughly around like that. And then if you click on this, you can grab these move independently of each other. So you can just go ahead and do that. And then same over here. Now this one, obviously, we just go ahead and take this and move this one over, same way. And you just kind of get them, so they're pretty much as they, pretty close. Is yours looking kind of like blurry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. That's your graphics card crapping out. It's not, you didn't do anything wrong. Okay, now over here, you see how you're seeing right through the garage? Yeah. Okay, what's going on there? That is what you have happening right there that is your elevation marker is just kind of looking at the wrong thing. So what you do is you go to level 1, and we take a look at level 1 right here. We're going to take a look at what this is taking a look at. So this is your elevation marker. Now look at that. Your elevation marker is actually too far in right here. So you back it off. That's what this is. The elevation marker lets you see as much of this object as you need to. So if I just grab this, I can go ahead, try that again. Okay, I can go ahead and click on that. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. That's weird. That doesn't matter. That's good. We fixed it. So let's go over here and take a look at it and your elevations, and we just fixed it. See that?
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm having some problems also with the foundation plan.
Okay. One thing here. I think you might have a window issue here.
Oh, yeah.
You got a window. That window. That's the wrong window right there. So is this one.
That might have been because I was trying to mess with the schedules also were, for some reason they were off.
If you say, yeah, once you get the ones in the proper position, yeah, so for this one, what you want to do is you just want to use the sheet. And if you use the sheet, you won't go wrong. So we'll go over here and we're talking about let's see here. So this should be number 4 right here. Now that's 3, and that should be number 4. Just to kind of like, just to keep it consistent. So we'll make that 4. And if you do this, you'll be okay. Okay. I'm just gonna take this and drag this down like this. All right, so do that. So that's 4. And then this one back here should be 4. And that is, so you're good to go there. And then I'm gonna take a look at level 2. Take a look at level 2. Now let's take a look at here. Now this one right here, that needs to be it's over here. This needs to be 3. Okay, so if I do, okay, now if I do the, okay, now, okay, because that's okay. Okay, all right, okay. All right, let's, yeah, okay. All right, what happened? Okay, yep, when you did that, that's not how you do it. Yeah. What you got to do is just make sure the right window goes in the right place, and if it doesn't,
I had them in the right thing. Everything was correct.
yeah,
But for some reason that schedule wasn't right.
okay.
So I was just messing with it.
Tried. Well, I can tell you were messing with it, but that's okay. I totally get it. I understand why you were. What happens is that,
Figure it out. 'Cause I had all the numbers right and everything.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's cool. We'll get it fixed. So it's got to be, that's a double hung with trim 36 by 60 has to be right there. So we'll go ahead and click on the window if we can't. Well, let me hide this first of all. Hide this. Hide this element. Okay. Oof. All right, so click on that. Okay, and that's a fixed garage window. That should not be that. This is actually supposed to be a double hung with trim 36 by 60. That's what that's supposed to be. Okay, and then you see that number just changed, and that's what that should be. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that wall back. Okay, let's see if that's a little better. So let's take a look at the okay. All right, and then this over here, that needs to change. Yeah, that's okay. That okay. I see exactly what happened here. And I messed this up, so I'll just fix it. So all right. Okay, now this one needs to be right here. Yeah, I botched this. That should be that's supposed to be your 36 by 72. Okay, good. That's your 36 by 72, and that's gonna need to come down a little bit. I think it's height off the floor. And this one has to change too. That one's gotta be 36 by 60 right there. Yeah, there they go. Okay, so that's good. And then this right here, that needs, I think, that's gonna be 2 feet off the floor. I think it's just a little too high. Okay, what happened there? Oh, okay. 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 Something like that. Okay. And let's say we're your schedule. I'll make sure it's looking okay. Okay, so I'm going to save it right now. Okay, is this better now?
It's still a little weird down there.
Yeah. Okay, because I overrode that. So that's got to be 3. Yeah, that's got to be 3. That okay. 36 by 60. Okay, 4. 36 by 60 needs to be 3. All right. Okay, let me fix those. And yes, that should change it. Okay, I think that fixes them all though. Yes, we are good. You are missing one double hung with trim. You're missing the there's a little window that actually goes up here. Yeah, also looks like you don't have a shaft in here. You know, you have to make a shaft for your stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because right now I can tell there's no hole right now. You don't have any there. So two things. Let me show you real quickly here what you want to do here. So what you want to do is you go to shaft, and we're going to put a shaft in here. And we're going to say, okay, we're going to say basement. All right, 0 up to level 2. And that's got to go right all the way through. Yeah, you have to have the shaft, and when you, yeah, that's why. Okay, also you got all these railings, which you don't need. Okay. Okay, thanks, Tyler. Yep. Okay, so the shaft does this. It actually goes basement 0, level 2. Okay, and then you'll see level 2. There's that there, and then you need to put this final window in here. And this is a 24 by 24 inch double hung with trim. And that goes roughly right there. It needs to be centered with the roof peak. Just like that. And then when you take a look at it, that needs to actually be 5 feet. Little thing I just know. Okay, then I'll take a look at 3D. All right, looking a little better. The only thing you need to do now is just kind of adjust this, like, so that these shutters are a little bit more even. And you're okay. That resolved that. Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah, my foundation plan was giving me some time. I have it open.
Okay. All right. What's going on here with your foundation plan is you go to basement. And same thing we talked about before. Whatever you see here. All right. First of all, you want to turn on your crop region, and your crop region is right now. You don't need all that. Oh, okay. What's going on here is this. You've got your.
Oh,
Yep. And then this. I need a hole in the floor there. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's looking definitely better to me. Anything else? Okay, well, I'm gonna stop viewing it. You keep looking and let me know if you find anything else, okay? But I think, yeah, check your window schedule out. I think it's all good now, but just check it, make sure it looks right. Looked good to me when I took a look at it. Make sure we didn't miss anything, okay?
Yeah, still,
What's in them? Still not good?
yeah,
Let's take a look at it.
maybe it's for this.
Okay, yeah, click on that window. That window's supposed to be your fixed garage window. So fixed garage window, just use that and then press your escape key. And then okay, and what's happening is looks like you've got yeah, okay, let me jump in there. So you just gotta at this point you have to just kind of
Oh, I gotta wait for that. This one.
it doesn't have a okay, it doesn't have a mark on it. Okay, so click on it. Okay, let me just take over. I'll show you real quick. So what you do is you go here and with it selected, you want to go ahead and tag it. So to do is you go to annotate, tag by category, um, and all right, just like that. All right, let's kind of move it like that. And one, I guess is correct. Yeah, that's correct. No, that's not. That's not. Okay. Well, that one, okay, that one needed it, and that's actually not that. All right, that's not your, okay, that's, yeah. All right, so that's your number 5 right there. Okay, and then the other one you want is level 1. And that's your fixed garage window. Okay, that's 1. That's supposed to be 1, yeah. So that's 1. Let's look at your schedule again. Better. I think you're good. Make sense?
Yep, and then I just noticed too, for some, so I had my wall section right, if you go to section 1, right there.
Yep.
But then I go to the wall section. Actually, there. But for some reason, there's just nothing there from the box.
Okay. Well, you got to drag it over there. That's your first thing. So if you haven't dragged it over there yet, that's got to go. So the wall section that you want is okay. You got these different sections. I don't know which one that one was. You think so? Okay. Okay. Now, okay, so then a couple things you want to do here. Okay, you want to get this going here. You want to get this going up. That's too far, so bring this back in. And go like that. Okay, couple things here. Okay, first of all, that says 1/4 inch equals a foot. And is that right? I think so. Oh, it's supposed to be 1/2 inch equals a foot. If you take a look, the scales on the bottom says 1/2 inch equals a foot, so this has to be changed. to half inch equals a foot. So yeah, all these little details here. Okay. Huh. That's weird. Huh. Oh. Grabbed the wrong one. Okay. Okay. Looks like some of these are not sure what happened here. But looks like some of your arrows need to be kind of adjust a little bit here. Not sure what's going on there, but yeah, I just need to do a final tweak of that. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Other than that, it's fitting on the sheet fine. You just need to kind of like just a little bit tweaking in that. But I looking good. I think you're just about there.
I think everything else is good. So.
Okay, so I'll let you keep on working on that. Yeah, sure, looking good.
Professor, I got a question.
Yeah.
Is there any way to edit stairs after they are already there?
Is there any way to do what?
Edit stairs.
Yeah. What do you got to do?
So the issue is this. I need
And the answer is yeah, you can.
to bring this step closer.
Yeah, let me show you. So what you would do is you would go over here if you double click on the stairs. Oh, I see. Okay, you've already got, okay. So we'll have to disconnect the levels. Okay. All right. All right, I'll go back to here. And you're working on level.
Okay.
Okay,
I need to change all of them.
right, right. I know you do. Okay, the
I can just-
because why?
Hmm?
Because why?
Because measurement is wrong.
Okay.
From the wall to the first, like beginning of this flat part.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They all got to be okay. Let's just. All right.
Do it all over again.
Well, you get the first one right, and then once you get the first one right, then you connect them. So right now
Mhm.
we'll have to disconnect them all, and so the yeah, I can't even do that now. Disconnect levels. I can't even disconnect anything here. All right. If I go to connect, what's that? Okay, so that's all we have there. Okay, so let's get out of here. All right. All right, let's go to here. We'll just okay, they're not in your okay, so they're not in your basement. Okay, so level one. Okay.
This is shop.
It's what?
Shop.
Right, right. Yeah. Um, okay. Just gonna have to just get rid of them. All right. All right, start over again. All right, so down here, and what you would do is you put your stairs in here, and we use all the properties we have here. So go here, two, and we put there.
So you were saying there was two different uploads we had to make PDF.
Yep, just take a look at it. I think you'll figure it out. If it says assignment, that's where it goes. One is for the PDF and one is not. Okay. Okay, and then at this point, you can just kind of adjust you can put your dimensions on here and get them as they need to be. All right, so you can grab these and kind of move them a little bit, you know. So what you want to do is get your dimensions on here and then adjust them. So with this in place right here, and then when it's done, put in the second floor, and then you put your shaft in. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay.
I had shop already.
What's that? Well, the shaft is gone now,
Alright.
so you have to put that in. All right, so yeah, get your dimensions right here, and I'll just go ahead and I'll let you continue. Let's go ahead and commit to it. We'll commit to that, and then as you get into this, just double click on it and just adjust it as you need to. Okay.
Alright.
All right. Yes, sir. Yeah.
How do I do I think it's the footing. I forgot how to do the footing for the basement.
Yeah. Okay. What we did is let me go over here. Okay. That's how you do it.
All right, thank you.
Yep. And there you have it. Okay, we're getting close to the end here, folks. So, like I said, you'll have time next week to finish this up. Yes, sir.
Just had a quick question.
Yeah.
About, my door schedule and window schedule formatting.
Yeah.
They're overlapping each other a little bit, but nothing's getting in the way. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Let me take a look. I think so. All right. Yeah, make sure. Yeah, what I typically do in this situation is there's just enough room for everything to get here. So what you do is just kind of go through. You got a little bit of room here. So just take this and just kind of like move it up a hair, just like that. You have very little room to. Yeah. Okay. Now that's interesting. You have you have two garage windows. Okay, so that's a problem. That's why these are not lining up. So what's happening is we'll take a look at the garage window, the garage, and one garage, and somehow that's here.
I see how I did that.
Yeah. Oh, do you? Okay, well then let's go here and you think you got a second one someplace? Or oh, you got two right next to each other, yeah.
When I was messing with that
Yeah.
door that goes from the garage to the inside, I was messing with all the other ones too, and forgot to.
Okay, and then that window, when you have the window there and the thing is right there, what you do is that one just needs to be centered. So as we go through here, we'll just get these dimensions. They should be uh, there we go. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. You should be good to go. Does that help?
Yeah.
Anything else? You pretty good? All right, looking good. Yeah. Let's see, you guys here. I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys till 8 o'clock just to kind of like if you kind of like almost got it done. I think you guys are pretty close. And again, don't rush it. If you don't have time, you'll have some time next week, and you can certainly work with this on your own. That's the whole thing. This is not something that you're limited to the class. I have because there is a bit of a situation where not everyone can have a machine and run Revit at their house. I basically don't force that, but that's something that yeah. Oh, you got two machines there, huh? Using the two monitor system. All right. All right. Yes, I'll give you guys till 8 o'clock, then we'll wrap it up. You guys are getting there, definitely getting there. Need a hand getting the porch on there, Bryson? With the what? Oh yeah, okay, let me help with that because we yeah, it's you're not the first. And so let me go ahead and just take over real quick. All right, so we got here. It's looking good. You got, I think everything's looking good. See you, Jackson. Have a good night. We'll see you next Tuesday. All right, thanks. Yeah. All right. And so what you got here, I'm just gonna turn that off. Okay, now here's what you want to know. This over here, always best to put it in level one. Okay, now it's something I put together because I was making my students design this, and I realized this is not going well, and so I decided not to do that anymore. But it's one of the there it is right there. Okay, so let me grab this and should be able to kind of like put it right over there and in the place right there. Okay. Let's take a look at it in 3D. All right, that's it. That goes in pretty easily. All right, and then the other thing, yeah, and then here's what you want to do now with these. What I found the way this works the best is if you go to structure right here, and if you go to wall, this is like a floating wall type thing. And what it does, it puts it right in like that. So that's how the footings go in. I mean, it couldn't be any easier. It's really easy. And then, so we go right along here and we knock that out. And then I like to go to the basement. And then I just put the flooring because it needs a floor. So then wherever it finds the boundary is, that'll work out fine here. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the interior wall here, 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 and here. Green check mark. And that should give us a winner right there. Yep, and it does. Other than that, that's about all I'm seeing right now. But the other thing you'd want to do here is you'd want to put the shutters. Oh, looks like that went down. Oh, this went down a foot too low, so make that 0. All right. But over here, there's shutters actually, and I think those are under generic. Generic. Okay, so the one on the first floor is this one was here. All right, we'll see you, Colin.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend, man. Yeah, so you just go like this. Not a big deal, and you just gotta kind of like get them placed. And then I'm just gonna grab this one. Okay, and there we have that. Okay, that doesn't need to go there. Okay, and then this goes over, and it goes over. All right, I think we're gonna go. Okay, and then there's a little gap here. Yeah, there is. All right, that's gonna take over level 2. Okay. All right. Anything else there, Bryson? You got your sheets done yet? Didn't do that yet? Okay. Oh, okay. Looks like we're just about okay. Yeah, yeah, you got them here. Just about there. So that looks good. And then just grab this and move it. Have a good night, Jack.
You too.
Yeah. See you, man. All right. And I think turn that off. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, and then we'll go to all right, and that's getting there. I think you're just missing a couple dimensions. Yeah. Uh that's good. And then you will need to kind of like make sure you're like over here. I'll make sure that you've got your annotate on there. Okay. And then right, and then move over roughly like that. And then you just want to, if you've got dimensions and stuff, they've got to go on there too. All right, and then all right, and then we go on to the next one, 2. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I just been going crazy with this torch because I had section box eating it. And I've
Okay,
been
well,
thinking,
the section box I mean, you shouldn't have any problem with the porch because that just has to go in place if it's,
no, I just figured it out.
okay, good, good. All right.
Just had it hiding each time I tried to
Oh.
it out.
Yeah. And that's why I kind of got you guys kind of fix it so you guys didn't do that anymore. Yeah, it's looking good, Bryson. Looks like you got it pretty darn well done. Let's just see what we got here. So all I'm doing here is I'm just kind of placing these, and then you got that, and then kind of grab the thing, pull the whole thing down like this. All right, and then come on, really. No, don't show it. Okay. Okay, and then all right, have a good night. Yep. Thank you for putting those in place. Appreciate that. The chairs. Thank you for doing that. Yeah. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's the graphics card. It's not that's not your fault. That's not their fault. Okay, now this one, this looks good. The only thing you need to do is for this one, just need to kind of like move it over a little bit, and then kind of do this, and then probably just kind of touch the edge of it. Now this one, there's a little note that I had here that I'll just go ahead and I'll start it for you. But the thing is, it goes right here, and basically just go there. And there's a little note that has to go in there. So it's on the sheet. And then other than that, you got your wall section. Is your wall section done? Let's go find out. Yeah, good. All right, so that's good. And then all right, yeah, just about there. Just about there. And the thing is the just a little bit of cleanup here. Yeah. And so that's looking good. Yeah, and that's looking good. All right, just about there. And then we'll just kind of bring this down. Just 1, 2, 3. All right, just about there. And bring it down to here. There we go. And then we turn this off. And then we bring this up. Yeah, okay, there you go. And then all right, and then where is the gravel column? What's this about? Tell me that. All right, the okay, and then your okay, and then your schedules, and those look perfect. Okay, good. You're missing you're missing the fixed garage door, as many of the students have. So I'll go over here and do this one. Yeah, there's a little sneaky window I got out here, a little garage window right here. And this just gets centered right there. Boom. And I'll do that. Tag and replacement. Okay. And that is okay. So your sheets are good. You just got to leave a little bit of tweaking. I think you're just missing a few dimensions and you're good to go. So what I would do, let's do this tonight since we're out of time here. So we'll hide that and we'll come back next week and we'll kind of finish it. Because there will be time at the end of it. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, looks good though. Looks good. I'm liking it. And yeah, you're good. Let's just go ahead. I'm going to let go of your machine and you go ahead and stop viewing. Go ahead and save it. And that'll be good. We will come back and just wrap it up a little bit. Of course, if you want to come to the school, you can work on it. Or if you want to take it home with you, you can do that. But that's all stuff you can go ahead and kind of wrap up. But yeah, like I said, after I introduce the class next week, the next project, you can finish that up. I'd say you only have a few minutes left, few members left, but yeah, I just gonna wanna kind of keep the yeah. So we're good to go. Good to go, good to go. All right. All right, all right.